Music Manic.
3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas! Or something like that. I don't know when you're watching this. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the season finale of Music Manic, the show where we like to talk about albums we like, both new and old. This week, I'm alone. I'm not with any special guest or anything. It's just me. Though, honestly, that might be a blessing. And the reason why I say that might be a blessing is because of the album that we are talking about today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the 1994 self-debut record from alt-rock and power pop band Weezer. That being Weezer, also known as the Blue Album. It's the one album that all virgins and virgettes are just absolutely scared of. Look at me. I was once a Weezer fan. Seriously. I had a phase when I was 15 14 to 15, where I would listen to the Blue Album, this album that we're talking about today, consistently, almost every single day, like when I'm on my way to school or whatnot. This was my comfort album, and sad to say, it kind of shaped me into the person that I am today. So, congratulations, Weezer. But no, released in 1994, this is, again, their debut, and the record that pretty much became an overnight success. Everybody back in the 90s knew Weezer. People that you didn't even like knew Weezer. They were into the hits, Say It Ain't So, Undone the Sweater Song, and of course Buddy Holly. But also, they would watch the music videos, and the music videos were very great, in my opinion, but of course, we will get into that. But, Weezer consists of Patrick Wilson on drums, Matt Sharp on bass, Brian Bell on, I think, rhythm guitar, and finally, Rivers Cuomo as our main Weezer man himself, aka the vocalist. Not really much backstory to this album. Weezer formed in 1992. They made a couple of demos, and that caught the attention of Rick Ocasek from the Cars, and he managed to get them signed into a deal with Geffen Records, the same record that Nirvana was signed on, and the rest is history, essentially. So, yeah, let's just get this over with. My Name is Jonas is, honest to God, probably one of the best openers of the 90s. No, I'm not joking. This song is just very fun, in my opinion. The instrumental is very great, it's punchy, and I really, really like the usage of harmonica on this track. It honestly really adds a bit of flavor to what essentially is just a song about, childhood nostalgia, really. This song is apparently also about Rivers Cuomo's brother, James Kitts, also known as Leaves. And you can definitely see that vibe with how some of the lyrics tap into, again, nostalgia, but also loss and even a bit of some personal issues that he was dealing with at the time, especially with a car crash that was getting into some insurance issues. And I like it a lot. It feels a lot more, special, in my opinion. And no, it's not necessarily about the giver like most people think it is, but oh well. But yeah, I don't really have a lot to say, honestly. This is just a very strong opener. It's very punchy. It has a great power pop-esque sound. Rivers sounds great. It's just a really good song, in my opinion. Too bad we follow up such a great song with no one else. This song's pretty controversial for Weezer, honestly. This song is essentially satire. It's satire over jealousy and people fantasizing about, like, their partner's isolation. So essentially it's about, a boyfriend who wants his girlfriend to have eyes only for him. Like, it's kind of controversial. I will say that. And do I agree that, is it considered pretty problematic? Yeah. But I mean, with how Weezer would later on, especially with their next album, Pinkerton, would go deeper and deeper within, like, this lonely landscape, I mean, it was bound to come, honestly. And also, technically, you can consider this as a part one, considering this song technically does follow up with the next track on the record, The World Has Turned and Left Me Here. But, yeah. Lyrics, yeah. I mean, they're kind of weird, but, I mean, honestly, with Weezer and how, like, self-deprecating they are, and with how the fan base is, it's not really that surprising. So there's that. I will say, though, it sounds pretty clean. It is well produced. The guitars sound good. Rivers, again, sounds pretty great. And yeah, but I will say that this is definitely one of my least favorite songs on the album, honestly. Even if I do understand what they were going for with this, with the satire and the, like, self-deprecation, it's just not necessarily my cup of tea, honestly. And speaking of, we have The World Has Turned and Left Me Here, which is, again, essentially a sequel to this song. It's about said boyfriend, and now he's abandoned because, he's a piece of shit. The lyrics do touch on feeling alone and being stuck in the past with a breakup. And of course, the main point of the song is just showing this person who is now emotionally abandoned by his girlfriend. And I know this is a sequel song to a song about a sexist man, so I shouldn't really feel sympathy for him. And I don't feel sympathy at all. This guy's a piece of shit. But with the feelings of emotional abandonment that this does express, I do kind of, like, resonate with it a bit, considering I've been in situations like that in the past, without going too personal. Granted, they weren't as, sexist as this, but I kind of feel it, I kind of have, like, a bit of a connection to it, even if, yeah, it's still kind of considered problematic. But with that being said, though, I mean, it does sound really great. I think behind the power pop sound that this is established by, this is a pretty, like, I don't want to say dark, but kind of miserable album. That's kind of why, with there being a main joke on Weezer fans that, like, they're lonely, miserable degenerates. Like, this is a pretty clear example for why people, like, associate Weezer with those kind of people. Which, I mean, hey, it's pretty funny. But yeah. Do you believe what I sing now? I don't know, do you? Alright, world. We're going there. That's my Chinese guitar that I have in my room. Anyway, Buddy Holly. We all know this song. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bing, bong. Yeah, this song's a meme. It's been a big meme for God knows how long. But, I mean, honestly, I think it's deserving of its meme status because as a whole, this song is pretty good. I mean, yeah, I can't even really look at it seriously anymore considering, how big of a joke it is. But, I mean, it's kind of the perfect song for Weezer. I mean, it's got a great hook. It sounds very clean. It's memorable. It's essentially their anthem, like, pretty much. It's the song that they play at the end of every concert. Everybody knows this. Trust me, I know. I saw Weezer in Oklahoma in 2023. I know. You know, the song, it's a very sharp commentary on asking what's with these homies dissing my girl. What did they ever do to these guys that made them so violent? Woo-hoo. But you know I'm yours. Hoo-hoo. And I know your mind. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Sorry, I can't take this seriously. It's Buddy Holly. I literally played the riff for you, like, 2 minutes ago. Like, this is how, like, serious I take this song. All I guess I'll really say is that, it's a great song that's really catchy. I look just like Buddy Holly. Well, after, the experience we like to call Buddy Holly, we are gonna go straight into probably my favorite song on the album, honestly. In fact, I think it's so good to the point where, like, I don't think I can really talk about it by myself. I kind of think I need a woman's perspective. So, Sam, can you please, like...
I'm a woman!
Yeah, okay. Hi, Sam.
Hi, bro. How you doing, man?
Welcome back to the show. How are you?
All right.
Are you all right? You ready to talk about Undone?
It's been a while, man. Life's so
It
rad.
has been a while. Yeah.
You know, this band's my favorite. Don't you love them?
Yeah.
You want a beer?
All right.
Oh man, oh hell, man, this is the best, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad we're back together doing this stuff, man.
All right.
Hey, did you know there's a
Yeah.
man, it's gonna be the best.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So,
I was amazed how far we went with that.
Yeah. Welcome back, Sam. We're talking about Undone. My personal favorite song on the album.
This will be my undoing, personally.
This will be your undoing. Yeah. Rest in peace.
I'm gonna blow up after this.
Rest in peace.
I'm gonna combust.
Say your prayers, Weezer. But anyway, Undone. 5 minutes long.
A lot of talking.
A lot of talking.
So much talking.
A lot of narrative here. A lot of partying. Honestly,
I'd like the audience to know. Upon listening to the song, I listened to it for an hour and a half straight on loop.
Yeah, she did do that. I was
there
so
was
fucking
a lot
confused.
of talking.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. But it's okay. You have it all memorized to heart.
Definitely.
What are your thoughts on the song altogether? What is, from a woman's perspective, what do you think is the best part of this song?
Best part? Probably not the talking. I do like the metaphor, simile, whatever you want to call it, of the, like, you know, someone kind of, like, stripping you down, but, like, haha, you're undoing a sweater, you're pulling the thread, haha.
Yeah.
And it's slowly, I think that's a pretty good metaphor, actually.
It is, honestly.
I was kind of impressed. I was like, damn.
As someone who wears sweaters, I can really sympathize with the narrative of this song.
Dude, owning sweaters and a cat, too.
And Superman skivvies?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm a nerd. No, but okay, in all seriousness, I really like this song primarily for, like, it just kind of kicking ass, honestly. I mean, I thought the guitar was great, especially with the
yes.
It was really fun. Lyrics wise, yeah,
a lot of talking.
Yeah, I look, honestly, like I've mentioned this already, but for Weezer, like, it's fucking Weezer. You don't really. This isn't like the most like in depth like band ever. Yeah. This is just, oh hey. There's a party tonight.
Yeah.
I love wearing sweaters.
I sure love sweaters.
Strip me naked.
Yes!
Yeah. But yeah, I really like the guitar. I think it's catchy altogether. It's one of the more like consistent
it's
songs.
a very Weezer track.
It's the Weezerest Weezer of them all.
Like if you just like played it to me with me not knowing the song, I'd be like, yeah, that's Weezer.
Mhm.
It's like it rides that perfect line of like it being a unique track and yet sounding exactly like the others, but like in a good way.
Yeah, this really makes you feel like you're a virgin.
Yes.
I'm being honest. Outside of Buddy Holly, this is the most virgin track on the album. Well, no, actually, now that I think about it.
Well, this is the one where he's naked.
Yeah, actually, you're right. No, Only in Dreams is the most virgin track, but we'll get to that. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm like not really going in depth about the song. It's just like it's overall just a really great song. I can understand why it's so popular and why it's like one of Weezer's most like well-known tracks.
Yeah.
I just think overall it's
my sweater's been unraveled and like over the course of that hour and a half, like it's gone.
Yeah.
I too was naked.
It's just a thread.
It's a single thread. I have to now make a new sweater out of the thread.
She's come undone.
I have come undone.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, also the
Yes.
I that's when you know you're I'm just
literally
for real.
I heard that and I ascended and then came right back down.
Hell yeah. One final thing I'll mention, I really like the music video. Have you seen the music video?
I have not seen the music video.
You have not seen the music video. Music video is pretty dope. It was directed by Spike Jonze, who also directed the Buddy Holly music video. He made some movies. Being John Malkovich, anyone? Her, anyone? Where the Wild Things Are, anyone? Adaptation with Nicolas Cage, anyone?
Nicolas Cage.
It's actually a great movie. No, he directed the music video, and the music video is basically just one long take of the band playing in like a studio with a blue blue screen kind of like behind them. And there are dogs.
Get it? It's the Blue Album.
Yeah, get it? And there are dogs that just kind of run by as well.
Bark, bark,
like
bitch.
one part of the music video. It fits the song, and I actually really like it more than the Buddy Holly video, honestly. Because I mean, I feel like with the Buddy Holly video, part of the enjoyment is that like you're familiar with Cheers, considering the music video is a direct inspiration.
Cheers.
Or a big like tribute to Cheers. But yeah, Undone. Great song.
I'm undone.
You are undone.
I will never physically recover from this.
Exactly. With that being said, thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
I hope.
Can you let me out of this prison now?
Yeah, you can. Door's over there.
Well, you tied me up.
No,
I can't.
Fine.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it.
All right.
Maybe this will also unravel.
All right, get the out of here.
Anyway.
Get out of here.
No, I'm sorry.
Please leave.
I can't. They have me captured. I summoned them. An hour and a half, I summoned them. They're loose in our world. Everything's blue. My whole house is blue. My mom's blue. My dog's blue. Da-ba-dee-da-boo-da-ba-da-ba-dee. I'm gone.
All right, thank you, Sam. Thank you. All right, well that was interesting. Okay, moving on, we got Surf Wax America. This song is about a guy surfing to work. Hell yeah. There's more to that, but I mean, really, the consensus of this song is, you take your car to work, I'll take my board, and if you're out of fuel, I'm still afloat. Like he's a badass. He's going to work. He's riding waves. He's going surfing. That's pretty much it, It's a good follow-up from Undone, honestly, considering Undone was this kind of personal 5-minute, I won't say ballad, but ballad. This is more of a fun laid-back day, essentially. I mean, this is the kind of song that you play during beach parties. At least that's the vibe I come across. Production-wise, I really like the middle of the song where you got that bridge where it's awfully quiet and you hear Matt Sharp's pretty high-pitched voice saying, you take it good, and that. And I like how Rivers joins in and it all just kind of builds up before we get the explosive finale, which is just a reprise of the chorus. I wish I had more to say about it, but really, really good. I like this one. So after we were talking about Surfer Boys, we gotta wind things down and talk about Rivers Cuomo's father being an alcoholic. But I feel like I can't really do this alone. So I need another guest with me. You, come on.
Huh? What?
Who are you?
I'm Lee.
Lee? You sound familiar. Weren't you in the Sabrina Carpenter
Yeah, I
episode?
love Sabrina Carpenter. I love Sabrina Carpenter.
Welcome back to the show. You ready to talk about Say It Ain't So? One of the more popular tracks on the record?
Yeah, I don't know why you said being an alcoholic.
Because this song is about alcoholism.
It is?
Yeah, Rivers Cuomo's father was a really I wouldn't say unstable, but he had a bit of an issue with alcohol, and this song is basically about like Rivers' feelings towards that and his father in general, like what his childhood was like essentially.
That's weird, because honestly it seems like it's about like a girlfriend or something.
A girl? Well, I mean, I can kind of. I mean, this is Weezer we're talking about. I mean, this is the Virgin album, so I mean, there were a lot of songs about like falling in love and being with a girl and stuff. So I mean, I guess I kind of see that.
Well,
but
I don't know. I just think that the line about like she left me flowers by the stairs to let me know she cares. Like that's like a really weird line if it's about your father being a drunk. You know what I mean?
Really remember that song on that line, but that's okay. My personal feelings towards this song. This is one of the first Weezer songs I've ever listened to. It's the one that's always on the radio.
It's on the radio?
Yeah, it's on the radio.
I don't hear it that often.
I do, but well, it's on a certain station. I won't say because of privacy concerns, but yeah, it's on a radio station I listen to frequently. I can understand why, like with Undone, that this is one of the more popular songs on the record because as a whole, it is well made.
I do really like the sound of it. I like the da da ba da da da. I really like that. Like the beat. The beat is really rocky, and I like it.
The beat is pretty. Yeah, especially when it's like burn it. I really like.
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember that?
No, I remember that. Da 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 da.
That's weird.
Da.
That's weird.
You don't remember that part? I really like that part.
No, but I really like how it sounds. It's very heavy while also retaining some of that like pop punk sound to it, and it's well produced too. Rick Ocasek of the Cars, he did a great job with the producing.
One thing I thought was weird about you was you told me go listen to Say It Ain't So, and I was like, okay, and I looked up Say It Ain't So, and the name of the song is not Say It Ain't So.
Hold on, give me a moment. One last thing that I do want to mention real quick. We'll get to what you said.
Okay.
Because I swore I thought it was saying it so. But I really like how Rivers sounds on this track. For his voice, he does like a very
nice.
What?
His voice is very
His
nice.
voice is pretty cool.
Like it's got kind of a it's got kind of like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And not to mention the riffs and stuff I think were pretty good, especially with the beginning with the I
don't remember that part, but I do think his riffs are good though.
Yeah.
In the song.
He recorded pretty much all of the track or like all the guitar tracks in like one take too, which is really impressive.
Who did the drums?
The drums were Patrick Wilson. Patrick Wilson did a really great job too. I should have mentioned earlier, but like Patrick is a really good drummer. And pretty much all of the songs they do and stuff. He's really talented. Same with like the bass too. Matt Sharp. He also killed it too. But at like the end of the day, I mean, Say It Ain't So. I understand why this is like Weezer's magnum opus. Honestly, it's really
I
great.
wanna go turn the lights on. I really like the song. I think it sounds really good.
Okay, so now back on topic. The song's called Say It Ain't So.
No.
What did it say for you?
Because I was like, I looked up Say It Ain't So, and in my search bar, and I brought up, what was it called? Because it's not Say It Ain't So.
It said Say It Ain't So on
It is not Say
Apple Music.
Oh, I also really like the cover art for it. The sexy nurse with the butterflies as her tattoos, and like she's like putting on her glove. I think it's a really cool cover.
That's
and then it's called All the Small Things. You stupid idiot.
That's Blink-182.
No, that's...
You listen to Blink.
No, that's fucking... No.
You listen to Blink.
You're fucking stupid. Shut up.
No, Enema of
No,
the State.
see?
Enema of the State. That's what you listen to. Yeah, that's not it. You listen to the wrong song. You rat. You listened to the wrong song.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No.
Dude, what? We're not talking about Enema of the State. We're talking about the Blue album.
But wait, I like the song though. I like all the small
That's
things.
not what we're talking about. Dude, stop.
Truth breaks.
Stop, please. Dude, leave. You're not talking about the right song. What's the point? Leave.
No, please.
Leave.
Please. I'll give you a kiss.
No. Leave.
I'm sorry. I really like the song though. Guys, it was really good. Blink, blink, blink.
Get out. I really need to stop bringing in people. Anyway, In the Garage. This song is the anthem for Rivers Cuomo. I mean, he's the kind of guy that would play Dungeons and Dragons. He would be the kind of person that has Kiss posters. He has that kind of mindset where the best Star Wars character is the one that nobody knows about, you know? It's great. This used to be my favorite song on the album. I think the production's very strong. They brought back the power, like the very big explosive power pop sound that like something like My Name Is Jonas had. And I don't know, man. I wish I had more to say about these songs than like I actually do, but look, with Weezer, it doesn't really matter, what the deep meaning of this. You turn on this album just so you can have a good time, essentially. This is the comfort album. This is the definition of a comfort album that you throw on when you're bored. So there's that. Rivers, he writes stupid songs with stupid words, and he loves everyone. This is happy. This is a very happy song, and I like it. Yes, he is alone, and his safe space is the garage, but if he likes it, then who gives a shit? Anyways, holiday. You're taking your girl to a holiday. That's pretty much it. Catchy hook with the "Let's go ever a while, you and I." That's great. Very catchy, very sweet. I really like the kind of doo-wop inspired bridge with the postcard lines. I think that's pretty genius. Very wholesome song. Guitars sound great. Bada bing, bada boom. That's holiday. That's all I got. I'm sorry. But it's okay, because we are now finally at our last song of the record, Only in Dreams. Now, Only in Dreams is this 8-minute monster that details, essentially, in classic Weezer fashion, a boy falling in love with a girl. He wakes up from the dream. Oops, it's not real. Sorry, sucker. But okay. In all seriousness, I mean, I think as a whole, this is probably the best, the best way you can end an album like this. For one, the bass line, it's excellent. The way it starts off with the boom, 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 it's great. Matt Sharp was a really great bassist. It's sad that he only did the first two Weezer albums, but anyway, great opening. I love the soft delivery that Rivers has before we get into the chorus, when it all just explodes into this fiery, sound. And, yeah, great finale. One final thing I'll mention is that, you consider this to have kind of two meanings to it. One being that this is basically, a subversion of, the classic Hollywood trope of, the geek loser guy finally getting the popular girl, like most 90s comedies would have, or something like that. Or the funnier option that you can kind of interpret this as is that it's a wet dream. This is basically, think about it. Only in dreams, you dream about getting the girl, and oh hey, what do you know, you wake up with a stain. That's funny, and also kind of thematically appropriate, for lack of a better term. And that interpretation's funnier when you take into consideration the last I don't know, like the last 4 minutes of the song, which is just an instrumental, building up and building up and building up before exploding. Yeah, you can fill in the blank there. It's really funny, but I mean, it's, again, overall great finale. Probably my favorite off the album, in my opinion. Masturbation metaphor aside. And that, my friends, wraps up the Blue Album. Yippee! Look, I have a special place in my heart for this album. Look, I was once a Weezer fan, and I think for late middle schooler, early high schooler, this was probably the perfect album I think I could have bonded to. Yes, it can be very weird. Yes, it can be pretty problematic, but I mean, that's pretty much what teenage life is, essentially, if you think about it. With the catchy hooks and the pretty out there but smart lyricism from Rivers. This is a great album. Is it my favorite Weezer album? Hell no. Pinkerton is a masterpiece. Go listen to Pinkerton. Yes, that's pretty much an incel album, but I don't care. Go listen to Pinkerton. But with the landscape of rock at the time of this record's release, you know, with the death of Nirvana, with grunge kind of phasing out, with the Smashing Pumpkins becoming bigger and bigger, this was a pretty good, like, next stepping point for Weezer. Even though technically, if you think about it, this album is a curse, considering later albums from the band are trying to replicate this record's sound. Two mixed results. But, whatever. Who cares? I give this record an 8 out of 10. Is it perfect? Again, no. But it holds a special place in my heart. And that wraps up Music Manic Season 1. Yippee. Thank you, everybody, for watching or listening to these episodes. This essentially started as a school project of mine, but since, like, somewhat grown bigger and bigger. What will the show look like later, like, into the up-and-coming year? I'm 100% not sure. This might become a bit of, like, a once-in-a-while passion project of mine, but with the amount of work that I've done over the 4 months that this show's been alive so far, I'm insanely proud of it, and as a whole, I am just happy that I've garnered an audience that is actually into this kind of stupid bullshit. But yeah, what a way to end off the show. Thank you, everybody. Again, I hope you have a happy holiday, and I will maybe see you next time for another installment of Music Manic. Maybe we'll finally talk about the f***ing, I don't know, Gummy Bear album or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got. Goodbye. Yeah!
Your music has been manicked. Thank you for participating. Until next time.